Namaste programs and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator Nevada Bush Trip leg 19 from Bodad to Sierraville, Deerwater Airport, CA11 to 079. Let's get going, as always. What heading do we need? Start our clock now before we forget. 154, well we're basically already 154. Get going then. Frenchman Lake South Shore. As you leave Bodad, make your way south over the trees ahead. In the distance, you'll begin to see the northern shore of Frenchman Lake. Continuing south, you'll pass several local favourite fishing spots en route to a rock-fill and earthen dam at this lake's southern edge. Trailing away from the dam, on the other side is Little Last Chance Creek. Follow it. 4.5 minutes. No, 4 minutes and 5 seconds. My bad. South shore of Frenchman Lake and a little creek. Little Last Chance Creek. Yesterday, or last leg we had Last Chance Creek, and this is Little Last Chance Creek. What have we got underneath us here? Some kind of camping grounds or something maybe. Nice. Definitely out of the desert here, aren't we? Basically forest. We're heading to the opposite shore of this lake, which is Frenchman Lake. A little bit higher, I think, before leveling off, in case we're heading towards some of these mountainous areas. So a rock-filled and earthen dam. See if we can see that dam. I guess that's it right in front of our path, maybe? Right at the end of the lake. A couple of minutes before it's time to turn. But that will put us at the end of the lake. We've got an alien pyramid over to our right. That will no doubt stealth itself if we get anywhere near it. Oh, and I think we're probably high enough, so let's trim down a bit. We're at 0 vertical speed, or as close as we can get to it. A little bit more. Lose a bit of power to reduce our speed back into the green. Now necessitates trimming up a bit. Maybe not that much. That was way too much. Get back on target, on course. I guess this is the dam right in front of us here. Damn, damn, damn. Alright, looking good. Looking properly trimmed-ish. No, now we're losing height for some reason. Alright, so this is the dam. We're about right on time. So once we're above the dam, trailing away from the dam on the other side is this little Last Chance Creek. Well, I don't see a creek. I don't see no stinking creek. Thank you. I have an active internet connection. Alright, goodbye. Goodbye, huge thing that completely takes over my screen. Fuck off. Alright, we now want 143 for 4 minutes and 6 seconds. Reset our clock. And we're going to Chilkoot. We've got turned way too far. Chilkoot Crossroads. Just south of the Chilkoot Crossroads, a train line rushes into the west. Start in that direction before adjusting slightly southwest towards the open plain. You'll soon be soaring over farmland, approaching a cluster of circular tracks near the pools of Little Last Chance Lake. Okay, Little Last Chance Lake now. I guess that's the farmland we see in front of us, the darker patch. We're basically following this road over on the left, I guess. I don't know what the Chilkoot Crossroads are. I'm not seeing the lake, but we've still got 3 minutes and 30 seconds or so to go. So let's not panic just yet. Pyramid. This is just the creek below us here. Why am I at 153? I want 143. What am I doing? Previous one was 150 something. Alright, there we go. Try to get our brain in gear. It's not as easy as it sounds. Right, well, here's the plain. I guess these are farmlands. Still not seeing the lake though. Must be over this hill. We'll be soaring over, approaching a cluster of circular tracks near the pools of Little Last Chance Lake. Still a couple of minutes to go. I think these instructions are incorrect. Because we're meant to be arriving at the Chilkoot Crossroads, but the instructions say just south of the Chilkoot Crossroads, as if that's the next thing. Then the next one is Little Last Chance Lake. So I think these are going to be the crossroads, and the instructions are mixed up. We're looking in about a minute or so to some kind of crossroads. And then we'll be finding a train line heading to Little Last Chance Lake. Don't you think? That makes more sense than what we're seeing here, is in a complete lack of lakes, and also every other instruction, the heading is where we're going, not where we've just been, so... Sobo, I think this needs fixing. Alright, I'm calling this the crossroads, right here. Apparently, this is probably Chilkoot. Hello, Chilkoot. You didn't get a thing because they've cut and pasted the wrong thing. A description, a nice, you know. Well, I'll do it for you. Chilkoot is a small town at the base of the hills. Haha, blah blah. Crossroad. Done. Be thankful. Thankful that I even put that much effort in. We're nearly over this crossroad. In which case, the next turn is 246. Reset our clock. Now, it says Little Last Chance Lake is where we're headed to. Oh, we're heading towards the pyramid. Right, we're following this road. So, it says... I'm just going to read what we just did, because I think we're heading to Little Last Chance Lake. So just south of the Chilkoot Crossroads, a train line, check, rushes into the west, check. Start in that direction before adjusting slightly southwest towards the open plain. Open plains, check. You'll soon be soaring over farmland, check. Approaching a cluster of circular tracks near the pools of Little Last Chance Lake in 5 minutes 15. Alright, although we've done 45 seconds. So back to 246. Here's the plane, there's the train line, well here's the circular things, and hopefully, the stealth technology has kicked in. Another pyramid over in the distance there. And there we should see some little pools of lakes, which it looks pretty obvious is over there too. So there we go. These instructions are messed up. Fortunately, the headings and timings are correct. Oh, look, they're just backwards. The instructions for Little Last Chance Lake was the creek bed snakes through the canyon, leading you in a southeast direction. Once you're out of the canyon, a mountain road will lead you farther south, and soon you'll arrive at a crossroads in the center of small town Chilcoot, California. You done pasted them round the wrong way, whoever did this. Yeah, daft fool. Alright, so it's not just that they've missed one, it's that they just flipped them. Ah, so Chilcoot did get a shout out. Well, you got 2 shout outs, Chilcoot. You should be very proud of yourselves. Here we go. We're over the circular things. I guess this is Little Last Chance Lake-ish here. I don't know how you actually call that a lake. It's really just a puddle. But perhaps it was a much larger lake before they dammed up the other lake that we just dammed past. Damn. But yeah, I think we're basically looking at the time with 3 minutes of 5:15. Another 2 minutes 15 will almost certainly be above that little patch of water there, which is apparently Little Last Chance Lake. I think whoever was putting this bush trip together was having a bad day, because we're going to Little Last Chance Lake. The next instruction mentions Little Lost Creek Lake. Okay, so which is it? Anyway, 3 minutes 42 of 5:15. Quick peek at this huge farming complex here with all its radar fields. Look at it. Feel the serenity. Awesome. Very nice. Yeah, look, we're about about 45 seconds from needing to turn, so I'm guessing this is the lake and not that one over there, because that'd be another minute at least, if not 2. Yeah, I'm going to call this Little Last Chance Lake, or Little Lost Creek Lake, whichever is its actual name. And we'll turn, I guess, once we get above this road. Actually, we're heading to the left next, so I wonder what the actual... Look, it's basically bang on time, so let's go 175 for 7 minutes 45, which will take us to Sierraville Deerwater Airport. West of the farm circles and Little Lost Creek Lake lies a tangle of creek beds and stained earth. Follow the tendrils as they flow to the south and around the foot of a nearby mountain. Once past the mountain, you should see a road winding along its base, leading directly to your next destination, Sierraville Deerwater Airport. The third. 175, not 170. There we go, that's better. So, base of the mountain, tendrils. Roger, roger. Basically following this road on the left. And around the foot of it, so the once past the mountain, you should see a road which leads to the airport. Okay, so yeah, this mountain up here, the airport must be behind it. If that instruction isn't completely insane or messed up. Okay, we can actually give a bit of power here because it looks like we're in a headwind. Yeah, that's a bit better speed-wise. We don't want to arrive too far into the future. How's our fuel looking? Pretty good. Meanwhile, shout out to whoever's trying to put a bunch of calendar invites into their calendar but are using my email address. My phone just lit up like a stock market rush with notifications everywhere for some person who's not me, but the same first letter of first name as me and same last name as me, but not the same name as me. Thinks that their email address is their first letter, their last name at Gmail, but it ain't. That's mine. Something I'm sure any of you out there who have a Gmail or a Hotmail or an iCloud or a me.com or whatever that is first letter, first name, last name. You get shit for all sorts of people with the same first letter as you. Now, way back when Gmail first launched, and I think I signed up in the beta, so that's how I ended up with my email address. It was pretty early on. When this first started happening, probably, I don't know, maybe a year after that, when everyone started getting, I used to get emails for some person. It was a group of women in America who were, organising, bake sales and book clubs and whatnot. And I very politely said, "Hi there, your friend so-and-so, you're trying to contact her, but unfortunately you've got the wrong email address. This email address is me, and you need to find..." And they all emailed me back. This whole group chain of women told me that I'd stolen her email address and that what have I done with her, and I'm going to contact the police. And it's like, okay. So since then, when I get, unless it's extremely important email that comes to me instead of who it's meant to, for example, someone was about to miss out on a court case or something in Britain over a parking ticket because the authorities had my email address instead of theirs, so I wrote back to that one. I don't write back. It's like you just get shat on when you politely explain to people they've got the wrong email address. Yeah, that's the rant of the day. Point down a bit because here's this road that's mentioned. A road winding along its base, yeah, fair enough, which leads to the airport. So we've done nearly 5 minutes of 7:45, so we're nowhere near, we shouldn't be anywhere near it. But yeah, I need to keep an eye out now for the actual airport. Now it looks like it's in there's some forest on one side. It's a concrete single runway. It's in amongst some less green patches, and then some green patches on the edge with a road. I think it must be here. But then, oh, okay, we're about 2 minutes away. Yeah, that might be about right. That looks like the geographical features I'm looking for, but I cannot see a runway in amongst all of that. Let's start losing some height, but perhaps not speed at this particular point. Yeah, maybe just a little bit of power down so that we don't rip the wings off. Because I think the airport is in there. It definitely looks like the area. but my aging eyes aren't quite seeing. I guess there might be one like that. Alright, again, as we know, the picture isn't always north-south, but if it were north-south, then it's an east-west runway. Runway? No, so the picture's not north-south. I'm beginning to see the runway, yeah. This is a building at the end of the runway, and then the runway goes that way. Okay, so we need to... We're nearly there. It doesn't show me the direction on the VFR map, so we don't know whether it's east-west or whatnot, but it looks like it's actually a north-south runway. Basically. Not quite. Alright, let's just slow it down completely. We're coming in. We're coming too hot, Captain! Try and lose some speed so we can get our flaps down. Flaps down. We're in the white. Let's not lose all our speed. Let's in fact go into cockpit view. Alright, we're going too fast now. Yeah, we might. Yeah, we're looking okay. We're looking okay. Might be a bit high. Worry about that in a minute. Are we too high? I think we might still be. Pull up just a little bit. Try and lose a bit more speed. Yeah, see. Once I get the nose in the right spot, I think we're going to be too high. I'm in too fast, so we need to wash off a bit of speed and height. Trying not to stall the plane and fall out of the sky completely. That's a little bit better. Still think we're going to land a bit further down the runway. Maybe not, maybe not. We might be doing okay. Oh, a little maneuver. That wasn't a building at the end, it's just a car park. There you go. Alright. Here we go, runway 21. Alright, we have landed at, where are we? Sierraville Deerwater Airport. I hope you enjoyed your trip. I'll see you at the bar. Although there doesn't seem to be much town nearby. Oh, there is over on the right there. Okay, excellent. We'll go visit the town, find the local pub, and get trashed. I do not condone drinking, even though I drink myself. I hope you enjoyed that. Catch you for the next one. Au revoir. Goodbye.